Hey guys, this is Random Stuff with Alex Hughes. I believe today is day 20 of trying to tie up some loose ends. Today's a Sunday, so I'm just trying to fix my hair up a bit. Yeah, it's day 20 of trying to tie up some loose ends. And so I start off today pretty much the usual, 5:30, doing some jumping jacks to get me out of bed. Um, and taking a shower in the morning, having my morning smoothie, which was all apples. So I basically put all, what was it? Was all green apples in there. So it was kind of, it turned brown. So this morning I picked up the pitcher and it was all brown, and it was okay. It's very strong. I had that with a pancake I made, which had a lot of different fall spices with cocoa and also pumpkin puree, canned pumpkin puree, which altogether was really good. And of course, I had my superfoods. Went on my walk this morning, but the visibility was kind of low, so I decided not to go on East Vista Way because of the cars. So I just went down to Harris, and then some of the local streets in the area, and then I ended up listening to some videos about basically advice for teens in their first job. I'm not a teenager anymore, but I can still learn something from that. And like right now, I'm on the job hunt, so I definitely could use some advice. But I ended up coming back, did the yoga, did the meditation, and I made sure to be disciplined with meditation because the guided part ended early, and so I thought it was over with, but the music stayed for another like 7 minutes, so I decided to just keep going with it and not, kind of ease up on it. But I did listen to some music this morning, and I watched an interview with Ayaz, who honestly I haven't heard from him for like 5 years or so. He was pretty big, about 10 years ago, with Replay, but I was wondering like what happened to him. So I guess he was in Fiji, and he was going to do a concert there. So it's definitely interesting to see like what he's been up to and what he's been doing. But I went over to Sprouts and I got some food for smoothies. But this coming up week, I'm going to take a break from the smoothies because I think the sweetness has gotten to me. I got to take a break. But it's providing me with so much more mindfulness. Like, whenever the cycle tries to come up again, there's just this feeling in my brain, like right in the center of my brain, like the amygdala part. I just feel it, like, automatically shut off and not go into the cycle. I think I train my brain enough to the point where I can just, like, turn it off automatically. And that's awesome to finally be able to do that after all these years. I think I've experienced it a little bit over time, but because I focused so much on trying to do self-transformation and building better habits and being mindful, now I'm able to not feel stressed at all. It's crazy. And just to be able to shut it off. And so I did, went to Sprouts, got some fruits, came back, and then I had my midday smoothie, which was fairly sweet, and then I had the rest of the pancake, and then I ended up leaving and going over to the beach. I went to Del Mar, which was pretty busy, and then I went over to Torrey Pines, and I stayed there for a couple hours walking along the coast, and then I caught the bus back, was doing my social media stuff. I was tying up some loose ends with my personal social media, and then, doing tagging, and then also working on my YouTube channel, trying to check out the uploads and trying to make sure they're consistent. And then I ended up, working on my Taste North Santa Fe, got some pictures, and I'm going to update the profile. But overall, I think today was pretty productive, not too stressful, pretty quiet in my head, which is awesome. And I kept working on the loose ends, and they're coming together pretty nicely. The partnership stuff, the last job I had, the Google Drive is doing good. My personal profile, just trying to keep it up to date. Bookmarks, got those down. And this is awesome because it looks so overwhelming at first, but now it's like I'm breaking it down and I'm seeing progress being made. And that's just over the course of a month. So instead of focusing on so many things at one time, I just broke it down and now it's feeling a lot better. It's not feeling so overwhelming now. And of course, I still have a couple other things on the tying up loose ends. Probably some stock stuff, maybe. I was trying to look around for other stuff too. But yeah, so today was a pretty productive day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.